Alright, here we have Galbrena, our new feathered snake friend, who casually has an overlord echo inside of her and is also our newest member of the Black Shores. I personally haven't played 2.7 yet, though you should totally subscribe to see when I stream it. In addition, Galbrena has 3 different models, one being herself, one being the damaged version, and one kind of being her shiny version. I kind of want to make a comparison video, so do comment below if you want to see that. Galbrena is one of my favorite designs so far. Being a fellow snake enthusiast and VTuber, as well as a player of the brand Lupa Zhengli team she would fit into, I kind of want to get her, but I also need Cheyenne, so... Generally, Galbrena, as you can see, isn't mirrored this time. With a heavy focus on the back with all the feathers, she has an exposed upper body, midriff, and somewhat legs, with one full and one half tight. One side exposes that she really needs to see a different barber than Yolan, cause girl, why is this straight and this isn't? You can also see the shorter sleeve and the Blake bloom on the side. The back is very special with the very long feathers, her tacet mark, and a feather patterned lower cape and more feathers. On the last side, we have the longer sleeve with no discernible specialty other than her hand being the core focus and monster-like. I feel like Galbrena's design gets a bit generic the further we go down, so let's start from the top. From the top, we have her messy top and straight bottom hair, having a little ahoge, blue under the white layers, and gradients on both halves. Her face is very pretty. Thick eyelashes and liner with a gradient, eye bags or eyeshadow imitating them, very pretty eyes too with a slit pupil, and lilac to pink colors. Her emotions are the same as the rest, though I wish she would have had a sharp snake tongue. Earring-wise, she just wears snakes dangling from her lobes, with one side having a double helix and the other just being the snake. Going further down, she wears 3 different necklaces, 2 golden and 1 grey, and has a very nice mole up here. Other than that, her upper chest is quite empty, with exposed collarbones which do look much better than their past ones. Less pointy in my opinion. The rest of the upper features strap across her chest with a pink eye embedded in a golden sigil connected down to her top. She doesn't have any side boom this time, which is very unusual for Kuro, but the top is extremely low cut, being a simple blue with wings at the front and black underlying stripes forming some kind of ribcage, with the middle part being connected and bigger in the center. Looking at the arms, and starting with the shorter sleeved one, it starts as a little puff, being held down by a strap around her upper arm, holding a little bag in the Blake bloom. I found it kind of sad that her drip marketing basically spoiled the whole secret affiliation thing for her, but hey. Further down, we have more golden details and a black to blue gradient down the sleeve. From the bag, we have another strap holding a pointed star shuriken-like thing, while her lower arm has another snake in gold this time, coiled around her arm. The inside of the sleeve breaks her blue-black-gold color theme with a muted red square pattern. This side has a normal hand, just covered by a glove, and a ring that does kind of look similar to the ones Yuno and Augusta wear. The other arm starts off much the same with a puff, gradient, and so on. The main focus point here is her hand, or rather the entire lower arm. It does look quite corrupted, being mostly black with stripes going up and a blue gradient going into the nails. Very long nails. The upper side of the hand looks mostly like Yinlin's, with golden stripes going over her knuckles, though this is just decorative and not for electricity like Yinlin's. Going back to the jacket, it has a couple golden details, but mostly plays into the ribcage design, with the stripes from the front going to the back, showcasing and framing her tacet mark. The back has another eye much like the front, and more feathers are scattered throughout. From the side, you can see this beautiful long feather, being mostly grey with a blue kind of undercoat. I do think this really adds into it and kind of replaces the cape she's supposed to have. I mean, she has a lower one, but I mean, she also needs an upper one if she has a lower one, you know what I mean? Below her tummy, I'd like to start with her belt, being adorned with a big snake as the belt and a lot of golden studs. The back is very interesting, with more open skin and feathers coming out of it. It's connected via this snakehead something and goes into a kind of lower cape. It kind of looks like how you'd tie a hoodie on your waist, I guess. The outside and the inside of this are really sick, with more feathered patterns and blue flames to represent her overlord echo, as well as the inside also starting with a blue hue going into red and gold. The pants kind of just remind me of Rover's, being short and having slits, being lined with gold, and lots of wave patterns. There's nothing really else discernible to them, so let's go further down. Going down to the legs, they're mostly also empty, being just one full and one half generic tights. She wears different types of leg straps though, with one being with spare bullets, or just for decoration, and one holding up the half tight with some really nice thigh punch. Galbrena wears really high heels, with the lower part being blue and the upper part black, with a gold strap across. The bottom of the heels has a snake symbol with a kind of stick through it, which just reminds me of a vet symbol. And the top is halfway open with a blue to black gradient, some sort of white barcode, and more this time button straps going across. Galbrena is one of the coolest characters in my opinion so far. Introducing or rather hinting at her in Augusta's arc and joining us in 2.7, Galbrena's whole concept is really cool. As mentioned in the beginning though, I've yet to play the story, so follow along to watch me sob in a corner. I hope you enjoyed and have a nice day. Bye bye.